Kuzuzumbala, Namaste, good morning to all. Respected viewers, long live their majesties, long live our leaders, long live our friendship. Welcome to this online yoga session, Embassy of India, Timpu, ICCR's Nehru Wangchu Cultural Center. So today I would like to recite a very important sloka from the Dhamma Shastra Subhashitani called Jnatibhir Naiva Chore Napi Na Niyate Danena Nakshayam Yati Vidyaratnam Mahadhanam. Means education or knowledge is limitless wealth. It cannot be stolen by anyone, it cannot be destroyed by anyone. So through our practices, yoga practices, through our Ayurveda practices, once we'll keep our health, physical health and mental health fit. The second thing is taking the knowledge also from the world. So coming to our Ayurveda workshop, today our concept is to making our eyesight in a very good way. So through our yogic practices, like through our Ayurvedic practices also, all we have ingredients in the home or like home remedies. This is what we call mishri or crystal sugar powder. Just take crystal, then after that make it powder and take that powder out. Then after that, what we know this is called pepper, black pepper or pepper. And now take that powder, black pepper powder. And after that, like good amount of one full spoon of ghee, cow ghee. So add this 3 mishri powder and black pepper powder. Then after that, take this ghee also inside to mix as a cream. Alright. Just keenly observe, I'm making a small paste with these 3. Black pepper powder, mishri and ghee. So after taking this cream, every day morning use this preparation in an empty stomach. Then after taking this preparation, don't take any other preparation for 1 hour time. Please remember, after taking this preparation, after 1 hour, cow milk is good preparation again after for drinking. Alright. Then on top of this, always try to take good advice from your physician and from your yoga teacher that how to consume Shilajit every day or at least weekly, like once or twice or even thrice. Then here we have another wonder preparation, Chyawanprash. This is an ingredient, it's a mixture compound of nearly 25 to 30 Ayurveda ingredients, Ayurveda natural herbs. So if possible, try to take this Chyawanprash also every day in the morning with the milk or with the water, early morning. So, okay, now coming to our yoga workshop. As we know that IDY, International Day of Yoga this year is different on the theme of Ghar Ghar Se Yoga, yoga from home. On this occasion, Embassy of India, Timpu, as well as Ministry of Ayush and ICCR combinedly announcing some of the events and some of the activities. So please try to keep watching these 2 Twitter pages, Twitter of Embassy of India Timpu and Facebook of Embassy of India Timpu, as well as Ministry of Ayush Twitter pages and Facebook pages, as well as ICCR New Delhi also. So please try to follow and like and share them to take more activities. Right, now coming to yoga workshop. So today's concept is, our Ayurveda concept is eyesight. Here also in yoga, we have many exercises, many posters to keeping the facial health and to keeping the health in the like in a safer side. Some of them are, again, sun salutations will come on top. So now I'm doing the same sun salutations what I'm doing regularly, but now I want to chant this total Bijaksharas and mantras for today's exercise. So here, keep your position straight and take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. Om Hram Krim Hrum Hraim Hraum Raha Mitra Ravi Surya Bhan Kagapushna Hiranya Garbha Maricha Aditya Savitra Akka Bhaskaraya Namaha. And after that, stretch your both the arms forward, lift the arms up and make a back bending Then straight and very slowly bend the body forward for standing forward bending Padahastasana. And right leg stretch back, push your body forward for a while and stay 1, 2 and 3. Back leg straight and forward leg to back leg for a while, stay again Dandasana. Then very slowly push your body completely down. For a while stay here, Ashtanga Namaskarasana or Sastanga Namaskarasana, and completely lift the body up, lift the chin up and stand for a while again, lifted head cobra posture. And Parvatasana mountain triangular posture. And right leg must be your forward leg. Asva Sancharanasana, push your body forward, lift the chin, back leg straight and back leg joint to the forward leg. Then very slowly lift the arms up with inhalation. Hasta Uttanasana, from there come to Pranamasana. Alright, after finishing this, now very slowly lift the arms up and wide the arms, release the posture and relaxation. So like during this improvement of eyesight, do not work on your mobile phones or don't work on your computer with the dull external lights. Always try to use more lights, external lights, and try to use your mobiles, especially in the nights. If you don't want to sleep, then don't use your mobiles for time pass. Okay, so try to take any book reading or even mantra chanting or any spiritual affair is good. Okay, now coming to the next row of exercises. Today we are seeing Bhujangasana, Cobra posture, some of the variations in the Cobra posture, which will be very beneficial for the people who are having neck strains, who are having this lower back and mid back strains. Okay, now take a long pause. Now coming to the actually position, Makarasana. Slowly keep your body straight and for a while relaxation. And after this posture, keep your body straight, then adjust your body, then stretch your both the arms forward and try to put your all the palms like other fingers on the floor. Alright, now this time don't lift your palms, don't lift your fingers, but lift the head up, lift the shoulders up, lift the elbows to forearms till your palm, lift the body, lift your chin, try to look up and for a while stay here. Only 5 seconds. Concentration on your throat as well as concentration on your neck for a while. Then very slowly come back, keep your head completely relaxation. Then after that, only palm distance, keep your palms back. Just drag your palms back, only palm distance please. Then here also, lift the body completely up and lift chin up and stay here. Again here also concentration on your thoracic region and on the neck region as well as at your throat. So take convenient inhalations and exhalations according to your posture, according to your convenience. Then very slowly come back, keep your body straight and down your head for a while. Then after that, again drag your hands back, only palm distance. And again lift the body up and completely keep press yourself up and stay here. Only 5 seconds. Here also concentration on the neck as well as concentration on the throat. And then very slowly come back, release and relaxation. And same here, drag the hands only palm distance back. And then try to push yourself up and stay for a while. And here observe your mid-back stretching as well as abdomen stretching for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then again very slowly come back. Then same thing, again drag your hands back only palm distance, so it must come according to your chest length. Then after that completely lift the body up and few seconds stay here, regular Bhujangasana, and observe your lower back contraction as well as navel part stretching. And few seconds stay 1, 2, 3 and very slowly come back with total exhalation. Then here, if possible, still keep your keep your elbows down, adjust your palms and elbows. Here, only lift your chin up and for a while stay here. And here also observe your mid-back contraction as well as chest up and stretching of your throat also. 1, 2
and 3 relaxation, come back. Then here still keep your palms back. According to your timing, according to your convenience, again try to lift the body up. So you can have your good lift for at this level of the palms and stay here. 1, 2, 3 and very slowly come back. Release the posture. And keep your head inside and stay for a while. In the last variation, try to turn your palms out and fingers out and stay here. Here also try to lift the body up and for a while stay here as a posture. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then very slowly release and relaxation. Because of this series, our neck may got strained. So that try to keep your head inside, come to your Jastikasana and for a while stay here. And after that, Advasana. Advasana means complete stretching of the palms and keep your chin or forehead on the floor. Right, very slowly come back. Keep your palms together and very slowly turn your body on the back. To giving a counter pose for our previous series, Bhujangasana. So we have one posture, Pavana Muktasana, head lifting. Then first keep your both the legs together, both the hands together, and after that both the legs fold and for a while stay here. This is itself called Dvipada Stambhasana or Stambhasana. And this is also very good posture for your lower back convenience. Then after that try to bring your one leg on the abdomen and lock your knee with your 2 hands and press them. Then very slowly with exhalation lift the body and lift your head and stay here. 1, 2, 3. Then very slowly come back, release. Here in these postures also, especially if you have neck problems or cervical spondylitis, don't need to lift the head. Only keep bend your legs on the abdomen. And for a while stay here. 1, 2, 3 and 4, come back. So now I am going to do Pavana Muktasana full set and completely keep your both the knees together and bring them on the abdomen. So lift your head up and for a while stay. Alright, come back. So during any yoga posture, no need to lock the breath, no need to arrest your breath. Very slowly keep your legs together and rest your hands for a while. Stay in this Stambhasana to relax your lower back muscles and leg muscles. Then after that stretch your both the legs. Then very slowly take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. Then after that slowly keep your both the legs together and hands inside towards your right side or left side, turn the body. Then after that very slowly lift the body and release and relaxation. Enough. Back. So this Bhujangasana also good for the people who are having neck issues, especially cervical spondylitis and the lower back issues, as well as for the people who are having tough time in breathing and breathe out. Also this Bhujangasana is good. So today, in today's exercise, I didn't demonstrate Purna Bhujangasana like any other advanced postures, but in our tomorrow's class, then I will demonstrate remaining variations in the Bhujangasana. Okay, and now coming to our pranayama practices, here also we have a very important and simple exercise called Bhramari Pranayama, as well as Kapalabhati. We know that Kapalabhati is important sloka in Hatha Yoga Pradipika related to the Ayurvedic text. It's called Kapadosha Visoshini, like Bastrava Lohakarasya Recha Puro Sasambhamau Kapalabhatir Vikhyata Kapadosha Visoshini. Here in this regard, overflum or over slashma means phlegm and mucus inside, it will also cause
some of the eye problems, so that in your regular practices try to involve Kapalabhati also every day. But only one thing is, if you have any high blood pressure or any other heart ailments which related to breath, right, take advice from your physician and yoga teacher. So today I'm going to demonstrate two exercises. One is Kapalabhati, is a Kriya, cleaning technique. Second one is Bhramari Pranayam, which will be very good for the making yourself sleep, as well as good for your facial organs health, including eyes. Then as well as it's also good to having resonance, like some of the resonance means vibration inside the body. Bhramari Pranayam. So let's start with our Kapalabhati Kriya Abhyas, and keep your position straight and take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. Choose any convenient posture, but today's exercise I will do with the Padmasana or lotus posture. Okay. And Kapalabhati, start only 5 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, last count 5. That's enough. Relaxation. Again, take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Regular inhalation and complete regular breathe out. Again, regular breathe in and completely regular breathe out. Last count, regular deep inhalation and regular deep exhalation. So today we are seeing Bhramari Pranayam. In our previous week, one of our videos telling that Bhramari Pranayam can also doing without closing the ears also. But today this exercise I am doing with the closed ears. Making of the sound after closing your ears. Very simple. First take inhalation. While breathing out, chant that makar sound as long as possible. So for a try, I'm giving only one sound making. Right, first close your eyes and close your ears with your any finger. Then after that, take one long inhalation and start chanting Makar. Then very slowly keep your arms out and take relaxation. But according to your time limit, you can increase this volume, Bhramari Pranayam volume, as well as you can make more repetitions also, 3 times or 5 times or 11 times or any number. But it will be helpful pranayam even in the evenings. If you are doing your evening yoga practices, try to include Bhramari Pranayam also. As well as especially in the night before sleeping, if you cannot sleep well, so do not see your mobiles or gadgets, or don't see the TV for time passing. Just close your eyes in your home on your bed, so without disturbing others. So try to chant this simple Makar Sadhan without closing your ears. Very simple. Inhale. So this is also Bhramari without ear closing. So according to your environment and fellow participants in your home, try to give a small sound, but do the practices like just before sleep also, especially Bhramari Pranayam for sleep. Okay, so we are at the conclusion towards your today's class. Tomorrow at the same time we are meeting. So again I am requesting you all, International Yoga Day this year theme is Ghar Ghar Se Yoga. Yoga from home. For the yoga day purpose, any one of the viewers, don't come out from the home and don't get together outside of the home. So in your home only, please perform your yoga postures. If possible, take your video clips also for a fun. As well as try to watch our Embassy of India Thimphu Facebook, Embassy of India Thimphu Twitter pages, and Ministry of Ayush, Indian Government Ministry of Ayush Facebooks and Twitter pages, and ICCR Indian Council for Cultural Center Facebooks and Twitter pages, as well as ICCR's Nehru Wangchuk Cultural Center Facebook and Twitter pages for more information to update yourself. So once you will see any kind of activity, please try to participate in that activity to win attractive gifts. Please encourage all of your children and senior citizens to do this very simply in yoga session. And thank you for giving me this opportunity for today's exercise, and thank you for all.